Hello,
Hello, hello.
hello. Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. We are back after we have been away last week
Yes, we had a
and
break.
traveling.
Yes, I'm in the
Yeah,
US now. You're still in heaven in Cape Town.
I'm still in heaven, and
Yeah,
you left to hell.
yes. It must be if it's the opposite of Cape Town,
Exactly. It must be
other side of the world.
other side of the world.
Amazing.
Yes.
So, first of all, for anyone that's on, how is the sound quality? Let us know if you're here, if you found your way to the chat, if everything's okay. Hi, Margaret.
Hi,
How is
Margaret. Nice
my
to see
sound? How
you.
is Mayor's sound? Let's just get the technicalities out of the way.
What about the sound?
Hi,
How is the cigar?
Swapna. Yeah, the cigar is amazing. Hi, Anita.
Good to
Okay,
see
yes to
Swapna,
both.
Anita. Nice. Margaret. Yes, for both. Okay.
Yes, awesome. So today's topic is an amazing subject. And we have Anna here who said hello,
Yes.
hi, and
Hi,
John
Anna.
Page, thank you, and hi,
Hi, John.
Anna. Can hear Gal very well. Mayor's a bit soft. Okay, I
Soft.
suspected that
I am
maybe.
I am soft.
Very soft, very soft and warm.
Yes. Okay. Is that
Yeah.
better?
Oh, that's much better.
Okay.
I just hear
Good.
myself a little bit. I hear myself when I talk, so maybe just mute it your side when I speak.
Fine. Okay.
Okay, so here we go. So today's topic is something that is very commonly said, and it's a continuation actually of the last two segments that we've had on popular sayings, but we're focusing on one saying in particular, and those things that we're going to dive into have a little bit more to do with money today. And it starts with the saying that many people know: more money, more problems. And there's that idea of, you know what? More money, more problems. That's why I avoid money. That's why, just, in general, you have rap songs about it. You have uh, people say that to themselves, friends say it to other friends. Whenever there's issues, you hear more money, more problems. So that's the one we should dive into first for today.
Okay. So probably anyone that says that is not Jewish because I never heard that from a Jewish person.
Right, exactly.
And I
Definitely,
never
a Jew did
and
not
it's
come up with that.
definite yeah, and it's definitely not a wife. I never heard that from a wife.
Uh-huh.
So
That's
it's a
true.
very specific problem. Male, non-Jewish,
Yeah.
probably not married.
Yes, we have a very sharp demographic here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
That's
it's
true.
total nonsense. Why it's total
Hmm.
nonsense? Because money enable you to handle things. It gives you the tool. It gives you tools to make a complex thing more simpler. And if you want to be happy, you need to have problems. You need to have barriers. You need to have something to overcome. And money help you to overcome bigger barriers faster. So it will make you happier. Now, it's not that the money makes you happy, but money helps you to set up bigger barriers and overcome bigger barriers. So,
Hmm.
yes, more money, more barriers, which bring more happiness, but not more problems. Because the difference between a barrier and a problem is a problem is something that you consider that you cannot handle, and a barrier is something that separates you from something else, but you consider that it's handleable. And the
Yeah.
more money you have, the more barriers you have, which means the more things that you can overcome. And every time you overcome something, you prove to yourself that you are really, really good. And you are only upset or depressed or feel bad when you don't overcome barriers, when your barriers become problems. And it's usually happen because you don't have enough resources. And money is one of the key resources to overcome barriers and to ensure that your barriers will not become a marriage. I mean, a problem, sorry.
Yes, got you. Let me play devil's advocate here for a moment and say,
Okay.
and by the way, that is amazing and it's powerful and it's true. And I see it 100%. But on the flip side, somebody will say, yeah, but somebody who has a steady job, earning a steady paycheck, living a normal, kind of typical, fantastic life, is kind of has their normal worries. But now somebody runs and gets lots of money, wins the lottery, whatever the case may be, and now they have friends coming after them trying to get money. You have the government trying to get money, you have legal issues, you have taxes, and you get lots of problems with this more money. So what about that? How do you respond to that type of a situation?
So the average person that work 9 to 5 is miserable.
Okay.
He secretly, he used to have big dreams, and he secretly reduced his space to a 9 to 5 space.
Mm-hmm.
He is really, really, really limited, and usually you will find that he goes home, drink after work, drink over the weekend, and he will tell you that his life is empty.
Mm-hmm.
So, so it is not the ideal to have a 9 to 5 kind of job that you don't expand. But if you have a 9 to 5 kind of job and you expand and you do more and you hustle and you go and you create a new thing and you work in your garage and you create your new thing, and if it's successful or not, it's not even important. But you have a dream, then you are alive. And if not, if you don't have a dream, if you then you are not alive.
Yeah, and
When
I
your
also want to
last
add,
dream,
yeah, go on.
when your last dream is gone, you are gone.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
are as alive as you have dreams, and in 9 to 5 job, you don't really have dreams. Now, if you have a 9 to 5 job and you turn it into something wow that you create, it will not be a 9 to 5 job. It will be something that you put all your life into it, and usually it will bring you a lot of money as well.
Right, right, exactly. That's what I was going to add is that there's so many I've seen, and I have employees and different other people that I know that do 9 to 5, but they don't just do 9 to 5. They create 9 to 5. It's like
That's
they're that they breathe it and they go above and beyond and they expand and they make it their mission to make it successful. And it's like, and in parallel, they get more money, more appreciation, they become invaluable and there's expansion.
the nine to
Yeah.
five viewpoint is the viewpoint of I deserve. I give my time and I deserve money.
Mm.
And the other viewpoint is I give more than expected and I don't deserve money. People want to give me money. I don't really want it, but they give it to me. Okay, fine, I'll take it. It's a
Yeah.
different viewpoint. It is like the one is I deserve money, which mean you pull, you say, I
Hmm.
want, I want, I want, I want. And the other one, you say, no, I'll give you, I'll give you, I'll give you. And you have no choice but to give me because I drown you in goodness. So
Hmm.
unless if you're a total bad person, you will want to give me. And
Right.
I don't mind. I mean, I'll take the money, but I'm not doing it for the money. I'm
Yeah.
doing it because I want a game. I'm doing it because it's interesting, because it's a challenge, because I want to make the environment uh, my slave and not me being the slave for the environment. I want to put joy into things and not take joy from things. You see,
Hmm.
these people, nine to
Absolutely.
five kind of a person, will sit down and will try to get joy from Netflix, from alcohol, from fighting with his wife. He's trying to get
Hmm.
joy from things. The other
Hmm.
person is so powerful, and he knows that the only way that anything happens is because the only thing, the reason something is alive, because he put life into it. He's not expecting
Hmm.
life from something else. He's putting the life into the thing. So
Right.
the one is injecting life, and the other person is sucking life.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Totally
Yeah.
different viewpoint.
Yeah, and it becomes that there's no way to not notice that greatness and to want to exchange with it and to want to expand that person who's doing that. And it sounds like, yes, sure, but you guys are saying that maybe you do that in your own companies, and we do, and I can give examples of people that we do that for. But even aside from us, there's, Mariah's sister who works for this company that in Florida, I don't even know who they are, but she's so invaluable to them that I remember last year when she was going to your seminar in the Dominican Republic. It was like 8 days. And she said, you know what? I want to go. I want to self improve. It's the right thing to do. And she thought, if I'm going to leave right now, they're going to fire me, but I need to do this. It's the right thing to do. It'll help the company, it'll help me. And she said, you know what? I'm going. And she told them and kind of left it in a good condition as she said, look, I'm going. And they kind of understood. And she thought, I'm fired. And when she came back, they gave her a raise. It was like she was blown away. That like she came back to a raise because she gave so much of herself all the time that they couldn't help but value her, and they recognized the truth in her direction of I'm going to improve. So
Yeah,
inevitably she was treated like more than just 9 to 5.
yeah, yeah. And there's another things about the 9 to 5, that a 9 to 5 is a viewpoint, because
Hmm.
there are many, many, many millionaires. I think that there are more millionaires that working for someone than owners of companies.
Interesting.
So
Yeah.
yeah, 60%, I think I saw somewhere, 60% of all the millionaires in the world are working for someone, and
Hmm.
only 40% are working for themselves.
Interesting.
So the point is not that you work for someone. The point is the viewpoint of 9 to 5 is I give my time and I deserve money. No, you gave your time, you deserve nothing.
Hmm.
When you bring results, start to get deserving something. And when the result is at least 8 times than your cost, now you become valuable. Before that, you are a liability.
That's
You need to
amazing to
create
know.
8 times, at least 8 times more than what you cost.
Amazing. So that's amazing rule for someone to know and for business owners to recognize. So somebody
Mhm.
gets paid $1,000 a month. They should
He
be
needs to make
bringing $8,000
minimum.
in sales minimum. Now, what about somebody? I mean, that's clear to see maybe in a salesman position or a marketing position. But what if it's somebody who's, I don't know, working in packaging? How can you measure
Same
that they
thing.
did 8 times their?
Same. Because his value is in the number of packages that he deliver, and each package has a value. So he
Hmm.
need to deliver 8 times more value than what he cost. And each company should have this pay on production that define how much each person costs and what's the value that he needs to bring in.
Hmm. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
probably a
true.
topic of another
It
whole
is. Yeah,
interview, pay on
yeah,
production and how do you pay on production.
yeah. It's amazing. Okay, good, fine. So we'll get to that another time. But back to okay. So you have a person doing 9 to 5. And they think if I get too much money, it's going to bring me problems, legal, liability, government, friends are chasing me. I don't want the pressure. I'd rather live a simple life and I'd rather do what I do and not have all that more money, more problems.
Okay, I would take this person, and if he's, and it's very easy to check. I'll come to him and
Hmm.
I'll say, look, two options. Option number one, don't tell me B, 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 B.
Yeah, exactly. B,
Option,
B, B. Yeah.
uh, option A, you stayed married to your wife. Option B, 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 B.
B, B,
No,
B, B.
so option A is you live and you continue your life as it is. Okay.
Hmm.
Option B, I teach you how to produce, and you get 100,000 times more. You get $1 million per month.
Hmm.
However, you need to handle your taxes, which means you need to hire an accountant to do that. And there will be people that will want your money, and you will need to learn something really difficult. You'll need to say no. And That's it. Now I want to take any person and I want to see an honest person, like ethical, honest person that
Hmm.
will say no. Show me the person. If he has a problem, I'll take the money. Okay?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Wow, that's very honorable of you. So brave.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. I'll take the
to
problem.
offer yourself for that. Wow.
But I
Yes,
didn't see any
I get
person
you.
that can get money and that will say no. Uh, I did not meet that person. Maybe there is someone like that in the moon or somewhere. But the average person will say that he doesn't want money anymore because he failed so miserably that he doesn't believe that he can. So he doesn't want to fail anymore. So he say he doesn't need it.
Hmm.
So he
Yeah.
realized that a car is not such a big thing. He doesn't need a car. He can walk because he
Mm.
cannot buy a car. He realized, no, I can buy a scooter. I don't need this. I don't need the car. I don't need the like. What's the difference? 2 wheels, 4 wheels,
Hmm.
same. It will take me from A to B. What's the big thing? Why do I need the Merc? I can buy this old, very old car. Now let's have a look. Merc will cost you $100,000 and will give you no problems. The old car will give you only problems.
Hmm.
So at the
Yeah.
end, you will see that actually, when you have money, you have less problems, you have more barriers because you can
Right.
do more, but you have less problems. And in any
Yes.
case, when we talk about problems, um, every person, regardless where is how much money he has or not, think that his problem is the biggest in the universe. I spoke to a guy on the street. I was waiting for an Uber a few months ago in the at the gym, and there was a homeless guy. And I started to talk to him, and I said, "Tell me, so what's the problems that you face? Like, do you have problems?" And he said, "Whoa, yes, I have big problems. What is the problem?" He says, "No, my problem is the biggest problem. You never heard such a big problem." I said, "Try me." He said, "No, you are a white guy. You will not understand. You don't have problems." I said, I understand. But tell me, what is your problem?" And he said, "You know what my problem is? My problem is that I need to eat." Okay,
Mm.
that's his big problem. Now in Cape Town, there's probably 20 places where you can eat for free. Yes? And if he will do anything, wash cars, do anything, just move his body a little bit, he will make money. But for him, the size of I need to eat is the same problem like the problem of the president of the United States right now, or
Hmm.
the problem of Elon Musk, or the problems of whoever very person with a lot of money. He thinks that his problem is bigger than my problems.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
the point is, when you think that you have problems, all problems equal to all problems because all of them are self-made.
Mm.
All
Interesting.
problems equal to all problems because all of them are self-made. So you give it the value, and it is the same size of problem. It's not important if you have problem A or problem B. The problem is the same problem because the handling of all the problems is lied in the same exact action, deciding that you're creating it. Once you decide you create the problem is gone. So the size of the problem is defined not by how much you think it's big, but by what it takes to resolve it. If
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
9 millimeter to kill anything in the universe, so the size of all the problems or the size of all the things alive is 9 millimeter, the
Hmm.
same size of a problem, yes?
Yeah. Yeah.
So all problems are the same size in reality, but each person is sure that his problem is the biggest and totally unsolvable.
Right.
But all
Right.
problems are solved by a decision and a decision alone.
Hmm.
It's the decision that solves the problem, not the action.
Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, I can totally see that. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Good. That's powerful. And just I want to also add that I remember, for example, the biggest problems that I don't know everybody probably had when they were 5 years old seemed like the world. I don't know, when's my next birthday, or when can I get my next present, or when's Christmas, or whatever it was. And the biggest problems that was in middle school for us seemed tiny in high school. Our high school problems were the biggest, and high school now looks tiny. And so it's all relative.
Yeah,
And it also can I can totally see how it's relative given your status or place in life, because my problems are the exact same within my day and take as much attention as it does for the president, I'm sure. Yes,
exactly.
it's bigger for him, but he has the same day.
Yeah, the truth is the problems, all problems are the same. It's a lie that they have different size. Why? Because you you look at what's the effort to solve the problem.
Hmm.
The effort
Hmm.
to solve the problem define the size of the problem, not how much you talk about it, not how much you lie about it. I would say more.
Yeah.
Not your ability
Yes.
to lie about your problem that define the size of the problem. It is what it takes to solve it. And all the problem in the universe get resolved by a decision alone. And by the way, they get created by a decision alone.
Mm, amazing. Yeah, yeah. So when you say there's no difference in size of problem, I can say, for example, that my broken arm is a bigger problem than the little cut I have on my ankle, whatever. You know what I mean?
Let's have a look. If your broken arm could be handled at exactly the same time, like the cut, by a decision alone, will it be a problem?
No, if it could be, but it can't.
One second, one second. If it could, then it's the same size of the problem, yes?
Yes.
Good. So I can tell you for sure that all problems, the broken arm, cancer, no money, yes money, this may be an exception, a marriage, but other
Yeah.
than that,
Yes. It's a different
everything,
type of money.
everything else gets resolved by a decision alone. And the fact that you cannot solve it right now by a decision alone is just because you did not master the power of you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But the truth is that it can be done because it can be done. And the way to prove it is like that. You have a big problem, a broken leg. You cannot move. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now someone come and start to shoot an AK-47. Do you know that your broken leg will not be a problem and you will start to run? And I actually seen it in real life, not from an AK-47. I saw an airplane coming and going down and bombing a place where a hospital, an army hospital, and the people that were uh, totally incapable of moving, in coma, wake up, started to run, the airplane gone, and they went back to coma.
Wow. Wow.
So
Wild.
when the
Yeah.
necessity level is high enough, the problem disappear. It is
Yeah.
like you have a headache and it's like the worst thing in the world. Like you have a headache and it kills you. If I shoot you, believe me, the headache will go away,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
which means the headache was not such a big problem. Right?
Right. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
creating it and you uncreating it. But you've
Yes.
agreed for so many years that there's a seniority of problems for you. So for you, certain problems like a broken arm will be a big thing. For someone else, a broken arm is nothing. He's used to that. You take a
Right.
guy that doing karate for years and he breaks his arm on purpose. He breaks
Mm-hmm.
his arm on purpose to make it stronger. For him, that's not a problem. They say, broken arm, it's nothing. For
Yeah.
him, scratching the nose, it's a big thing because it takes his attention away. You understand?
Yes. Right. 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 So it's, yeah, 100%. It's only the value you give it And it can
Not
be
the value
handled
you
by
give.
decision.
Only decision.
Amazing. That's amazing. Love it. Okay. One more saying, and this one should be a little bit quicker, although it's probably the most popular saying of all time. And we can probably handle it in 2-3 minutes. The saying is, money is the root of all evil. And that's very common. People say, look at all the wars, look at family upsets, look at marriage issues, look at crime. Money is the root of all evil.
Yeah. It's nonsense. Why? Because when I take money away, okay, and I take a society that has almost no money, total poverty, I see much more evil than society that actually have money and the modern society. So I see more evil at societies that had less money than society that have more money.
Yeah, I think that that's often very true. Although you have amazing, I don't know, tribes in different places in the world that have no money and they're amazing.
Yeah. So, but they don't survive. So it's not amazing. And if you look at areas, they may have no money, but they have some kind of an income. They have food. They have somehow created this income. For them,
Hmm.
it's money. For them, money is stones or goats or something. But they have
Right.
money. Because
Yeah.
otherwise, when there is no money or this income, there's a chaos. People cannot eat. People has
True.
no stability, and they become really, really bad.
Yeah.
So when you
Yeah.
look at history, you'll see that the more civilization come to the world, which mean there's a constant income, there's a predictability, there's money, the
Right.
less insanity there is.
True.
So money is not the source of all evil. It is because man is cuckoo. When he has money, he can create bigger effect. So people say, "Oh, money is the source of all evil." It's not the source because then I take the money. Will it stop the evil? No,
Right.
doesn't stop
No.
the evil. Yeah.
Yeah. True.
So it's not the source. It is a
Right.
manifestation, and the source is actually the condition, the mind, the condition of the mind of society or the mind of the people in society.
Right.
So when you try to solve the wrong problem, you'll go into Russia, and the money is the source of all evil. So everyone have the same. Where do you see more evil in Russia, KGB, or the US?
Russia. I mean,
Good,
some people
that's
would
it.
say the US, but I mean, in reality,
Yeah,
there's more craziness there. Yeah.
yeah. There was more craziness there at the time of
Right.
Stalin and so on. You
Of
didn't see the
course.
times like communist Russia where the KGB just take people and they disappear and a lot, and it's not here and there. It's not just one guy the CIA didn't like or something. Yes,
Yes.
so, but
Yes.
it's like it was the system. It was like the normal. There was no free speech, no nothing. Yes.
Right.
So
Yes.
they had the idea that money is the source of all evil. So what we do, we give to everyone the same. Money is not a problem anymore. And the problem grew. Why? Because when you try to solve the problem with the wrong source for the problem, when you think that the source of the problem is A, but the source is actually B, and you try to handle A, the problem grows.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So just by observation, you can see that it sounds good, like all those things, but it's actually just leading you to justify why you should not have money. Or it gives you some kind of an answer that prevents you from observing. Let's say you think, oh, well, money is the source of all evil. Okay, wonderful. Now there's a problem. And you look and you say, oh, yes, this guy is white guy, he's rich. That's why is the problem. No, it's not because he's white guy and he's rich. No, if I take
Mm-hmm.
all his money, will he become black guy and yes, poor, but will he become black and good? No, he's white and
Mm-hmm.
bad, not because of the money.
Right, exactly. Or black and rich, and that's the issue. And then you take
Yes,
away,
yeah,
it's like it's irrelevant. The point is,
it's
people give these
nonsense.
things. It's the race, it's their wealth, it's their whatever.
Nonsense.
And that's not what makes him evil or not, or good or not.
Exactly. And it's nonsense. And because it's nonsense, it creates bigger problem.
Hmm.
Every time you see, and society is very good at that, they say, well, the source of the problem is that. Then you see they make a lot of laws, and everyone now is more suppressed.
Yeah.
It's not the source of the problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
Not the source of
100%.
the problem. When you try to handle a problem by using the wrong source for the problem, you will see the problem will grow.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Love it. Okay. We are coming to the end. And what I love about, by the way, this whole segment that we've been doing with the popular sayings is that it really hits these fake realities right on the head. And the fake reality, for anyone that doesn't know, it's a piece of information that you're 100% sure is right, but when you use it, it doesn't bring you the expected results. So people say more money, more problems, they use it, and then they have issues with that principle in operation. So I love that
Yep.
we take these and handle them. And one of the things that I love that you've done, which was one of my favorites of all time, is you took this super viral video that was like, people probably know this guy, really viral video, and you took it, and it's a beautiful video about children, parenting, the schooling system, and you had everybody watch it in one of your seminars, and
Yeah.
everybody was like, wow, I've got to share this, it's amazing, I got to share it. And you were like, share it. What I need you to do, listen to this seminar, break it down, and see in between what is really said. Let's see if there's any fake realities here. And you took this viral video and broke down, and it was just rotten with fake realities. And it was super amazing and powerful, and it
Yeah.
was a
It's
part of the inner
actually if
circle.
you yeah, if you will
Yeah.
operate based on what they say in that video, you'll bring a disaster to your children, to your society, to your community. And everyone loved this video
Hmm.
because it sounds good. It just
Hmm.
sounds good. But it breaks down in once you actually observe. This is the problem with those saying because they prevents you from observing. It
Yeah.
has you get this ready-made instant answer that's sitting here for a situation, and you know if this is happening it will equal to that, so you don't think anymore. This give you the answer.
Yes.
You are a total machine. And
Yeah.
you'll see that many organization, religions, groups doing that. They give you kind of, this is the formula, this is the thing. Now, if you recognize that, it means that this person is that. But it's total nonsense. How do I know it's nonsense? It doesn't improve the situation. It causes a worse situation.
Yeah.
It's obviously a lie. And this is a
Right.
must see. This video, like, I think we made it for free. Am I right? We turned it into a free.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so
So we
good, and I
turned.
was surprised, by the way, that you had it. You said, "Let's do it free. Everybody needs to see this," because the inner circle usually is kind of an exclusive group that is a monthly payment, and you do these bi-monthly seminars. But for this one, you were like, everyone needs to see it, and so really, we're not trying to. It's not even something that we need you to buy. This is something we just need you to go watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want you to watch it because I think that I owe it to society to explain what's actually going on. This is why we're doing this segment, because I really feel that we owe it to society to handle those fake realities, those saying that, those automaticity, like everyone is robotically saying things that are total nonsense. And I hear it continuously wherever I go. I've been today in a dance and someone was saying something, and it is so much nonsense. It is
Hmm.
so much nonsense. And the way to handle it is to do these segments that we're doing right now, and for you to share it and to take this video, watch it. It's not easy to watch. because I really get you to look. I really get you to look. And at the beginning, you'll say, yes, I'm all in it. And this is the best video I've ever seen. And then I show you what actually happening there. And you say, whoa, it cannot be that I'm so blind.
Yeah.
You are not so blind. You've been blinded for many,
Mm.
many, many years. And it is time that you will open your eyes.
Yeah.
So it's
Amazing.
amazing.
Powerful.
Let's see what's
It
the
is.
comments. We did look at the comments as
Okay,
well.
just one more quick thing to explain to everyone how to do it, especially if you're listening to this on audio. Inner Circle is the name of the program, okay? But we're giving you part 26 and part 27 for free. So you go to
So
gprosperity.com
it's
forward
two.
slash two parts. You go to gprosperity.com forward slash inner circle. On the landing page, you'll see a strip that says get part 26 and 27 for free. And you just click and register for the part 26 and part 27 on gprosperity.com forward slash inner circle. Okay.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Let's
Perfect.
look at the
So the
comments.
comments. So Anna said, "Where can I find that video?" Perfect. We cover that now. And Margaret said, "Yay! What a gift to everyone. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, you're welcome." Because she said earlier, Margaret said, "I remember that very well." She remembered being on that segment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So amazing. And Poonam said, "I love the Inner Circle program." And Natasha said, "Wow, wow, wow." And Lorna said, "Thank you so much." And Margaret said, "Enlightening." And Natasha, "Amazing." And Poonam, "Wow, amazing." Harold, "Oh my God." Lorna, "Wow." Eva, "Wow." Harold, "Wow, wow, wow." There were lots of wows along the way. And by the way, sometimes I miss some because for whatever reason, I don't know, for some reason, sometimes I don't see them, but I'll see it later if I missed it. Um, and yes, we had some hellos earlier on. And also,
Yeah, there's
Harold said lots of
lots
great
of comments.
comments. Yeah. And Harold said, "Wow, I just got the realization that it sounds good to say I have no money. So crazy. What a fake reality." Yes. Yes, a lot of realizations for sure. I'm sure as everyone listened, and for me, just listening to this segment, doing this segment was like, wow, that's true. And a lot of fake realities blow. Very, very powerful. And that is what I got when I watched that free part that we recommend you check out. So go sign up for that. You will absolutely love it.
Yeah, it's really powerful, and it's a present, and it will totally change your viewpoint on how do you evaluate things,
Yeah. Yeah.
especially children, family. If you're interested, children, family, relationships, you will see it will change your life.
Yeah, and
It's really
just the
powerful.
schooling society in general. Like if you went to school, if you know somebody who's in school, especially public school systems, if you are interested in that, and that's what the video kind of breaks down. It's amazing. You have to see it. Wow. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being
Thank
on
you.
and for listening. Abale, thank you. It was amazing as
Love you,
always.
Babale.
I
Mwah.
love you.
I love
Mwah.
you.
I missed
I
it.
love
I
you a
missed
lot.
it and I miss you. Mwah. I love you a lot.
Yeah, come back.
I know, because you have deliveries.
Exactly.
Yeah, whenever I'm in the States, my dad orders lots off of Amazon. I deliver it to South Africa.
And
So
that's why, and that's the only reason I want him to come back. No, I'm joking.
exactly, exactly. It's for his deliveries. It's a running joke that when I arrive in at the airport, he hugs my suitcases first. So yeah,
Yeah. It's really
yeah,
funny.
yes.
I
All
love
right,
you,
Mwah,
Babale.
Bella, I love you. Thank you very, very
Love you.
much.
Thank you,
Love you.
everyone.
Thanks,
Bye
everyone.
bye. Bye bye.
Bye.
Yes, here we go.